What up, YouTube?
Have you been basing?
I'm good. I'm good. And good.
Same old, same old.
Pretty much. Same old, same old.
Yeah.
Watched the Kendrick concert last night.
Oh, you went to that? That
Yesterday.
was last night?
I wasn't there in person. They streamed it live on
Oh,
Twitch.
damn. How was that?
It was so sick. Felt like, yeah, it felt historic.
How often do they, stream concerts on Twitch like that?
I don't know. I mean, it is a special occasion.
Was it, in his
Being as-
hometown or something like that?
Yeah, I was at the Forum in Inglewood.
Oh, damn.
It was so dope. Like, fucking everyone was there. A lot of NBA players from LA. So DeMar DeRozan, Russell Westbrook, and then even LeBron James, James Harden.
Oh, cool.
I mean, the whole concert is online.
It's on, YouTube now?
Yeah, I think someone uploaded the whole thing.
We'll have to check it out. Was there a
There's
reason? Was there a specific reason why this was such a big concert for him?
Yeah, because it was one night only, and it was to celebrate the fact that he won the rap beef. Pretty much unanimous decision. KO.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
That's just funny. It's yeah, I basically won this shit. I'm just gonna go celebrate.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's now that I besmirched your name and convinced everyone you're a pedophile, I'm going to play a concert, stream it live to the world. It's gonna be packed out, and we're all gonna sing together about how you're a pedophile.
So they played that song.
So the concert was sick. So the first hour was local acts, which I thought was sick. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry about that.
No,
What
you're
was I
good.
talking about? Oh yeah, so the concert starts and it was super sick. The first hour was local acts.
Mm-hmm.
So artists from Compton and surrounding areas, and I was writing down all the artist names.
Yeah.
Some of their songs were really good.
That's cool.
And then the second hour is DJ Mustard, and he brings out heavy hitters.
He brings out this giant bottle of mustard.
Well, his first name's DeJohn.
Oh, really?
Which is why he goes by DJ Mustard. It's pretty fun. But he brings out some big names: YG, Tyler the Creator, Roddy Ricch. It was lit. They all killed it. Super fun. And then Kendrick comes out, and the first song he performs is Euphoria, the diss track. And everyone in the arena was rapping along, word for word, bar for bar.
Yeah.
It's packed out. Then he goes into his hits, And then he brings back like the old homies, like the TDE guys, Schoolboy Q, J-Rock, Absol. And that's like, I don't know. I've always been a huge fan of his, and so it was a cool moment for me to see all
Yeah.
those on stage.
Back to his roots.
Yeah, he does all his like a lot of his classic hits that are bangers. And then he brings out Dr. Dre. And Dr. Dre performs some hits, California Love, and Still Dre. And then he introduces the song, Not Like Us, right? The big one, the summer hit.
Yeah.
Certified Lover Boy, Certified Pedophile, that one.
Yeah. Damn.
He then proceeds to play it back to back 6 times. 5 times, and then 1 time with the instrumental.
Wait, he performed the song 5 times?
He performed the song. He performed the first 16 bars once. Had everyone hold the A minor line for like ever. Then he runs it back, plays it through again, doesn't rap any of it, and the whole crowd is rapping it now.
Damn.
Instead, has them hold the A minor line a second time, runs it back, performs the whole song through. Then he has some words to say. He brings Mustard on stage, performs the whole time through again, brings all his homies on stage, a lot of like the local acts, the NBA players, and just his homies from his hometown, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
They do a huge group photo, and then he performs it again while they're all celebrating on stage.
Damn.
And then he plays the instrumental while they're leaving. So
that's like, I feel
I would watch
if Drake saw that, like that's like reliving that song coming out again. Like,
yeah, I would watch it if I were you, because it was a cool moment. I don't know. Makes me proud to be from California.
Nothing like California pride, like calling a guy a pedophile.
Yeah. Yes, I don't think Drake is ever gonna live it down.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's definitely gonna taint his legacy.
I think he's cooked.
Yeah.
It was just so cool. I mean, everyone killed it. Tyler, the Creator, he had the crowd jumping.
How long was the show?
It was about 4 hours.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Everything involved, it was about 4 hours.
Yeah, it's like a mini festival or something.
Almost, yeah. God, I wish I was there in person.
Yeah.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, that would have been nuts. Yeah, that must have been like, I'd imagine that would be the most like poppin' show like all year, like just considering the scale of that, you know? It must have been a ton of energy in the crowd.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron James was there.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Like, grooving to a song, calling his former friend, or maybe they're still friends, but I imagine former friend,
Well,
a pedophile.
yeah.
DeMar DeRozan was there dancing on stage.
So he was like friends with Drake?
LeBron, yeah, I think that they were friends. I mean, they did like kind of TV show together, I think.
Damn.
Called The Shop.
Damn, what the
And they're
hell?
always like, there's like a lot of photos of them just like out and stuff.
Damn, that's pretty brutal. Then, like, if he came out on stage while he was performing the song, you said?
No, LeBron didn't go out on stage, but he was there at the concert, just vibing, like
Yeah.
enjoying the festivities.
Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, it's gotta be awkward if he's like still friends with him, you know.
Yeah. Hey, so what'd you do? What'd you do on Wednesday? Nothing, you know, just stayed
Yeah.
home with the wife and kids.
And
Really,
it's like,
because I hopped on Twitter and I saw, you know, AI these days.
yeah. Or it's like he didn't see that LeBron was there, but like the TV's on in the background and like like some news story covering the show comes up and he's like, "Oh shit." And he's like trying to block the TV like
Yeah.
some type of comedy shit. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I had a great time. Um, yeah, it was awesome. As a diehard Kendrick fan, it was a very cathartic.
Yeah.
Just because he's an artist who he doesn't come out very often. He takes his
Yeah.
time, things.
No, yeah, I always appreciate when artists do that. Well, with some artists I'm a little I feel a little differently. Like there's this one group called 100 Gex. Have you heard of them?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I remember they released their like first album back in 2019. And it was like this big like like I felt like it was some big moment in music just because of how out there like the production and like songwriting was.
Yeah.
And it was just like really cool.
Felt like probably the most exciting time in hyperpop, kind of.
Yeah, yeah, I feel like that was like the peak of it because then also like excuse me because I'm like kind of sick right now, so my throat's kind of
No, you're good.
a little rough, but yeah, but they released that album in 2019 and then there was like all this like energy behind them and like everyone was super excited about them and then like I think 4 years go by like without a new album and then like they finally put out like their second album in 2023 and I
Yeah, I
felt
like
like
that one.
I I I don't know, I feel like for them like they needed to like put something out again quicker, like something about like the
Mm,
way their music is like it's like this hyper like there's this like internet brain like kind of component to it and it's like
mm,
super fast paced and stuff and
yeah,
like I just wished like maybe they waited like 2 years and then put out an album rather than like four but
I can see that.
but
Yeah,
but my sense is they might have gotten like screwed by label stuff maybe because I remember they were like touring like a fuck ton for like a lot for like years. Like they were just going on all these crazy tours and like going to like Coachella and stuff like that. So I
hmm,
wonder if there is some deal that they had where I don't know, I have no idea, but
yeah. It's also like I read something about how it's really hard to be a successful music artist right now
yeah,
because you can't just be a music artist anymore. You have to be your own brand
yeah,
manager,
yeah,
like on social media and stuff. So a lot of artists have shared the opinion that like they can't even really work on their music anymore once they blow up initially, like,
yeah,
because they're so busy just promoting and doing all this ancillary stuff and it burns them out.
yeah. And like I'm pretty sure labels are looking for like that you're getting numbers online and stuff like that, and
Mhm.
TikTok is like a huge part of like how people get deals now and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like a double edged. Oh, Ben asked, "Hey man, what are you cooking up?" What are
And,
you cooking up?
and then Dark Deep Red, yo, what's up? Yeah,
Happy dude.
happy doodling to you too. But now in terms of what I'm cooking up, like in terms of projects, I'm trying to finish up this new short that I'm doing. Um, like with by like I want it out by next month, like early next month, so I'm kind of trying to grind on that. Um, and then right after that, I'm gonna like jump into the second episode of Major Bummage, and I actually like a like. Well, this is kind of like nobody watching this is gonna really know what I'm talking about because it's just ideas that I had for it, but I came to like I feel like I have like a good path to go down for the next Major Bummage episode, so I'm like excited about
Oh
developing
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
Because the idea I had, I feel like I need to just kind of like jump into it because the idea I was kind of playing with, I was kind of thinking of it like, well, this will be simpler to like manage, so I'll be able to get it out quicker. But like I feel like I shouldn't be taking like half measures too much with like the next part of it because there's like a simpler idea that I have that I could do, but then there's like another idea where I have like a lot of excitement for the ideas and stuff like that. So I feel like I should just throw myself into that rather than be like, okay, let me do the simpler one and then I can tackle that bigger one, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, so you're going right straight ahead to Major Bummage too, huh?
Yeah, right after this next thing.
Oh
But
yeah.
I still want to like figure out how to make like little tiny things like every so often. Like the thing I'm doing now is like too like big to just kind of like throw into the mix like while I'm doing like a Major Bummage episode because it's basically just like its own animated short, so it's just like you're kind of stretching yourself too thin with stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I just have like, you know, tiny like jokes or some like little things that I can make that aren't like animated shorts, then it'd be good to like take a weekend to make that and then keep on the grind or whatever.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, just gotta grind that shit out.
Oh yeah, but like the what were we talking about? Something about music.
Oh,
The
like releasing albums and stuff and like
just
TikTok and
harder.
the
Yeah, it's just harder to be a music artist now because of all that stuff.
yeah, it's like
Apparently, it's a double-edged sword because people can become, you know, people can have their stuff be made known to the public way easier, but you know,
it's just like you like all the benefits that you get from the internet and technology. There's like this other side to it where there's all these extra problems that get added to what you're doing.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I feel like there's like an issue where there's some artists that like kind of like in my eyes kind of like ruin their their whole, I don't know, their whole swag or whatever you want to call it, like, because they just end up doing like really corny shit to get people's attention, and then that makes me like completely not interested in their music, you know, because it just seems like something about it feels like inauthentic or something like that. Because that's how I feel about that guy Oliver Tree. Do you know him?
Face. I thought he was a podcaster.
Well,
Not gonna lie.
he's been on podcasts. Like I could see mistaking him as a podcaster.
He's a musician.
Yeah, but put out like a lot of, he actually uh like went to the same school as us, like when we were like around when we like got it like first started, like he was there. But
What?
yeah, he was in like the music program or something like that. And
What?
yeah, and he said that he part of his like thesis or whatever or something like that was um promoting yourself like as an artist online through memes. So like, and that's like how he kind of like built his whole career, is like making like these like just kind of like viral social media meme video type stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And like all his music videos kind of tap into that, like, and I don't know, like I'm not like really describing it like clearly enough. Like if you kind of just like have seen his stuff, it's very like just something about it has a very annoying presence, and it's like some of the stuff, like some of the stuff musically has some like interesting things going on a little bit, but like
Mm-hmm.
maybe not so much as new stuff, but like it is one of those things where it's just like I this shit is just so corny that I can't like get into this. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it was so much easier to just be like a mysterious person back in the day before all this shit.
Right. There's something to Mystique.
Yeah. Especially when you think of like all these like musical legends that we kind of like have as icons nowadays. Like they weren't like they probably like if they had like social media and stuff, like there'd probably be we would probably see them a lot differently, you know, like oh these people are fools or something like that. I don't know, but
Yeah. I mean, I straight up thought Bob Dylan was dead
yeah. Yeah,
for a long
he's one of those guys that seem like he's dead, but like
Yeah, every time he pops up in the news, I'm like, what? You're alive?
yeah.
So when? And I don't know, but I kind of like that about him.
Yeah.
I like that I forget he exists.
Yeah, it's just he's not like trying to like it doesn't feel like he's trying to steal your time or something like that.
Yeah. Uh, Comrade Seb is asking you to draw Neo from the Matrix in your style.
Yeah, I can try that. Let me just finish this guy.
Struggling, man. Fuck is this?
Do you do you get like Have you noticed like if you get sick like after seeing family, like a bunch of family members?
Hmm. Like, do I notice if that happens to me often, or?
Yeah.
I don't get sick much.
Yeah,
Which uh,
I used to like I used to get like not get I had like a 4 year streak where like I wasn't getting sick,
Mhm.
and then I feel like this past year I just every 6 months like I get sick and it sucks.
But I mean, someone was saying that actually, if you don't get sick often, it probably means your immune system's not that good.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, I don't know. I forget their reasoning. Something about the response or something. Your
Huh.
body's not responding to something proper. I don't know.
Damn. Well.
Again, don't take, I don't know anything. I'm a doctor. Uh, fuck do I know?
Yeah, well, then I guess it's good I'm sick right now.
Yeah. Could be a good thing, you know? Could be
Yeah,
your body saying, hey, I got a lot of white blood cells to spare. I don't know.
yeah. I was wondering just because like maybe you're like more likely to get sick when you're around a bunch of family members just because like the illness or whatever the germs are like know how to deal with that like genetic material or whatever, you know? But who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just bedridden like the past couple days.
Oh shit, that bad, huh?
Wasn't like horrible, it was just like I just have body aches and just full of mucus and shit and like just didn't want to do anything, you know? But I mean, I'm starting to feel better, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the trip was a lot. Like it's nuts being like in like one house with like all your family members for like a week straight. Like it's just like constant
Yeah.
interactions and stuff.
Did you just like want to crawl into a closet and hang out there for a little bit sometimes?
I mean, I kind of did that. I would like go out to the garage and stuff and just kind of hang out
Just
there and
be,
stuff. But it was like really nice seeing like everybody, you know.
right.
It's just kind of like naturally it's like there's all these like logistical things that come along with like doing stuff with like a bunch of like old, middle, and super young people, you know. Oh, but we went to Alcatraz and like I was
Oh,
have you ever played Tony Hawk's Underground 4?
no, I don't think so. I mean, I played one of the undergrounds, but four sounds pretty deep into it. I don't think I.
Yeah, wait, did I say Tony Hawk's Underground 4?
Yeah,
Oh, I mean Pro Skater 4.
I played two for sure. If Alcatraz is a map, I don't remember playing it.
Well, it's in the fourth Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and I was
Hmm.
like, oh, I wonder how accurate it's gonna be because I noticed that the that the Moscow level in Tony Hawk's Underground looked pretty accurate just from like footage of the Moscow square, whatever it's called.
Mm.
And then we went to Alcatraz, and it's like an exact replica in the game. Like, it's
Hell
nuts.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, it was weird, like, finally being in the, like, space that level's based on. It's like, I can navigate this place based on, like, a video game that I started playing, like, 20 years ago or some shit.
Oh yeah, did I ever tell you there's like some kid, there are these two kids who came into the shop because they wanted a board. It was his first time skating or something. And they're from Korea. So they're not from here. I was like, oh, you know, what are you doing here? You going to school? And he's like, no, I'm just visiting. And I was like, oh, what was your favorite part? And he said, Santa Monica. I asked why. He's like, because it's exactly like GTA. I was
That's
like,
funny.
oh, really? This Korean kid, like in broken English, was like, yeah, it's exactly like GTA.
No, that would be me. If I was from Korea and I came here, I would be like, holy shit, this is like GTA. Like,
Yeah.
I would be the same way. No, I mean, GTA, I mean, I'm still like that. Like, I'll go around GTA 5 and be like, damn, they even included this. Like, that's a lot of attention to detail. Like, that's funny. What the fuck am I doing with this hair?
Comrade Seb is making suggestions or requests, I should say. Can you give Neo a small body and a trench coat to go with his head? Lol.
Sure.
A man of the people.
Yeah. Oh, me and Clarice saw Inside Out 2.
Oh, how was that?
It was actually good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought it was good. Like, it was, like, it's one of the movies, like, that Pixar has where it's like, oh, this actually makes sense to continue this, you know? Like, there's some movies where it's, like, they didn't need to make this, but, like, I understand why, you know? But, like, there's, like, a natural progression to how you can kind of develop the story with Inside Out, I feel like.
Right, like, because she's gonna be a teenager,
Yeah.
which is like the time for your emotions to go haywire.
Yeah. So I thought it was good. Like, I thought like all the stuff with the like like the emotions and stuff, I liked all that a lot, and I thought the weakest parts of the movie were the like in real life parts, but
Oh,
but I can kind of forgive that because like you have to like really kind of convey things quickly when they're showing the real life parts, just because the main bulk of the story is with the emotion, so it's more like, okay, you like show this event that's happening, and then you're like going back to the emotions and showing how they're like dealing with all that. So I felt like it it could have been stronger, like with the real life stuff, but
mhm.
like all the stuff inside the mind I thought was really good.
That's super interesting. I think it's been a while since I've seen the first one.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's been a while for me too.
but I remember the first one. I was maybe like kind of the opposite. I really liked the first one, but I was like, oh, I like when it's in real life. And then I'm not so sure about this when it's inside the mind so much. I mean,
Yeah,
there's some good gags, but like I was like, this is getting a little too like typical Pixar for me, a little bit inside the mind
yeah, okay.
for the first one at least.
What
I
is
felt.
like typical Pixar for you? Like, what are some like tropes that they, or not tropes, but like just what would you see as that?
Yeah, I guess like how they build up like this incredible world, I guess, and then they like just kind of becomes a chase scene, I guess.
It becomes a chase scene.
Yeah, like a comedic chase scene.
I feel
Like
like I know what you mean.
yeah, it just kind of becomes how do we get out of this wacky world? Like
Yeah.
kind of, which there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Uh, I think they've just done it very well many times, and I don't know. I don't know what the solution is per se, because they do have to get out of that wacky world somehow. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, then maybe yeah, I'd be curious to know what your thoughts on the movie are if you see it. Because I feel like that maybe it does kind of fall into that
it does
a
do
bit.
that. I mean, like maybe it does it well though. I don't know. You know.
Yeah. I mean there were parts of the movie where I was like it's like really fun watching it. Like I like and there's some parts where they do some interesting stuff with animation. Just in like I don't really want to spoil anything, but there was a scene where I was like, oh, like this is cool, like how they're combining all these different things, and like it felt like they were looser with some of the comedic stuff maybe, because
Hmm.
there was some things where where me and Clarice were like this is nuts that this is in like a Pixar movie, you know?
Oh, cool.
But
Like in the, it was like atypical for Pixar to broach that kind of
yeah, like
theme or
like
subject matter.
there was something at the end where like Clarice brought up like, oh, this seems like something that would be like a smiling friends joke or something like that. Like,
Oh, okay.
but it was yeah, I mean I enjoyed watching the movie.
That's a show I have to give another shot. Smiling Friends.
Yeah,
I don't know. I have to try again.
it's not for everybody, but
Yeah,
I
it might
liked it
not
a
be.
lot.
Yeah, the fans are diehard. I'm kind of like, oh, I wish, I wish I enjoyed this.
I really want to watch the second season because like it seemed that's a show where like they actually like do a lot with the animation. Like it's not just like straightforward, just standard animation pipeline. Like they'll do like there's one episode where they have like this character that's like he's like a 90s video game character, so he's just like this pixelated like 3D low poly guy. And like I don't know, there's like a lot of, and they'll like incorporate like stop motion and stuff. Like there's like a lot of multimedia stuff that they throw in that's really cool.
Yeah, I saw they did like didn't they use Joel Haver's kind of
Yeah,
style?
yeah, I saw that like they included him, like that's him in the episode.
Yeah.
That's why I want to watch it, because I keep getting like spoiled with that type of stuff. Because
Yeah.
it was like Joel Haver, and then another character is the guy. You know who Sick Animation is?
No.
Oh, he's like yeah, I bet if you saw his stuff, you would know who I'm talking about. Did you ever see the short where like it's like it's like Scooby Doo, and like Shaggy is like I can't even describe. I mean, it's pretty dark. I think like he's gonna like hang himself, and he's like I'm gonna do it, Scoob. Like he's on like the other side of the door, and
Wait,
he's
this
like,
is on YouTube or what is this?
yeah, this was on YouTube. Like just look up Sick Animation Scooby Doo.
Oh, okay.
But he has like a lot of like, he's like one of the funniest like animation guys online, I feel like
Okay.
and just his like line delivery for stuff is really funny. But he's has a character like in Smiling Friends, but the character like is his animation, or it's like it's the same style as his animation,
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought that was really interesting how they'll even like incorporate different artists like into the show.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the art stuff they do for that show is really cool.
Yeah.
Just what's a good episode to start with? I'm gonna give it another shot. What's a good
Um,
one that you recommend?
to start with, let me look up. Well, I feel like the pilot episode is like a really that's like a really good solid episode. I think it's on YouTube. Here, wait, let me look it up. Yeah, Desmond's Big Day Out. Oh, actually, wait, I think we showed you Shrimp's Odyssey.
I just remember watching the frog one.
The frog. Do you remember them helping like a shrimp guy?
I don't know.
That's a good one. Yeah, I would say watch Desmond's the pilot episode, Desmond's Big Day Out, and Shrimp's Odyssey.
Okay.
I feel like those are really funny episodes.
Okay.
But I really
I
want to
remember I watched the frog one and I was like, I don't know if I'm getting I don't get this. I don't know if this is working for me.
Yeah, I mean, I could see people not liking it. I just like how much they just put so much like into each episode, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like I like the humor of it a lot, like just how it's like a lot of like kind of like nonsensical, absurd shit going on in the world, but there's like these kind of like realistic like things going on that kind of ground everything.
Mhm.
So there's like some dialogue that feels like really like what's the word? Improvised, you know?
Improvise.
So it
Do they
just like,
do improvisation?
yeah, I think, yeah, because there was like, yeah, they were talking about like there was an episode, maybe that's another good episode, the Frowning Friends, but like at the beginning of the episode they were talking about how they came up with that because they were having like a problem making that episode. Like they said it was like that was like the most challenging one to make because they didn't know how to like start it and end it exactly.
Mm.
But they were like they kind of like discussed how the opening kind of like discussion that the two characters are having were like is like directly based on like a conversation that they actually had. So I just thought it's like stuff like that. Like I feel like maybe that's a good one to watch because like that type of dialogue I really like because it's difficult. Like the type of dialogue where it's like oh, I can't believe somebody like actually conveyed this like in something because it's something it's something that you I don't even know how to put it. It's like just like those awkward kind of conversation things that you would never like intentionally put into a piece of media because it's just kind of like clunky and awkward human interaction and stuff.
Mm.
Like they'll like include stuff like that to kind of make it feel more real or something.
What's that one called again?
Frowning Friends.
Frowning Friends? Okay. Write that down. Frowning Friends.
Comrade says he keeps reading your name as Bryan Cranston.
My name?
Yeah. You got the same initials.
I wish I was Bryan Cranston. Just kidding. He is very old. And I still have a lot of life to live. So that just got whoa, no, I don't think Bryan Cranston's gonna die anytime. I just I don't whatever.
Like you're like just like trying to convince yourself like, whoa, I didn't mean it like that. Like no.
The fuck did you just say about Bryan Cranston? Are you wishing he just what the fuck? No. I don't want to be 60 or whatever.
Yeah.
This hand is fucked up. Whatever. Try to draw Kendrick.
Oh damn, that's cool. Yeah, I like all the contrast.
Photo is fucked.
Okay, this month we finally have to like go life drawing.
We need a life draw and we need a skate.
Yeah.
That's happening.
Yeah, once I'm recovered from this sickness. Yeah, I need to. Just once I'm like all. That because like this something about this trip like messed me up. Like I got like super sunburned, so like for a week my face just looked like hell. Like it just looked like red and cracked and everything.
Oh shit.
And then there's this other weird thing where like I like woke up like it was like the first or second night back and like I woke up like in the middle of the night and I was like sleeping out in the garage to just to see if that would be a good place to sleep. And it was like cold as shit at night, and I just woke up and like my like left leg just hurt to like move around, and I was like limping for like a day, and then luckily it kind of like healed up, but then like near the end of the trip, like that happened again, and I could like barely fucking move my leg for like the next like 4 days, so I don't know what the hell was going on with that.
Fuck, sounds hectic.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was just maybe something about, maybe it was just like stress or something like that. I have no idea. But I want to get back into like exercising and shit. I've just been too sedentary lately.
Yeah. Comrade Seb also says Venice Beach in GTA 5 is freaky accurate.
Yeah. That's always my go-to in GTA. I had to like step away from GTA for a bit just because I have these like, I just do the same thing in the game every time, so it's just like I'll just play something else for a while from now on, but I would always like drive down to Venice Beach in the game and then just run over a ungodly number of people and
Ah, stress reliever.
it's funny because like when Clarice first saw me playing GTA, she's just like, "You're insane!" Like I would be just like driving down to Venice Beach in the game and doing that and just like laughing and stuff, and she would just be like filming me like you're a madman.
And now she says, "It's my turn to do the killing."
Yeah.
And the controller over. No, I would do the same thing in Skyrim. Back in the day.
Yeah. You can just like kill people in Skyrim, right?
Yeah. You can kill anyone. You could kill your wife. Pretty crazy.
Well, that's I mean that's what I did in GTA. That's the other thing I did. I would spawn as Michael, and then the challenge for me would be to kill his family because the game doesn't allow you to do that. So you have to get creative with it.
So it won't allow you to, but it's still
Yeah,
programmed it so that they can die.
yeah. So you gotta like use like bombs and stuff like that.
Very funny.
And it's just funny, like I just like kill my family in GTA, and then they just like they go to the hospital or whatever, and then they send you a text like, "That was so uncool." Like,
Really?
yeah. But it's just, I don't know, it's just so funny because that's like it's so fucked up, but like since it's a video game, it's just like, well, I guess it's a challenge because the game doesn't allow you to do that, so
Right.
whatever.
Maybe it is a sign of aging, because I remember when Modern Warfare 2 came out, and it was like controversial or whatever. And as a kid, I was like, why is this controversial at all? I don't get it. And then I think back, wait, in the story mode, I gunned down an entire airport.
Yeah.
Just innocent people. I just gunned them down.
I mean, it's funny because, like, I mean, I could tell why that was controversial.
Yeah, like,
Just like,
I
why
mean,
is this controversial?
it makes sense why it was controversial. Now, the debate of whether or not, whatever, but, to be a kid and be like, I don't understand why are people making any sort of deal out of this? It's like, I don't know, maybe because you're simulating a mass shooting.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's nuts that they did that.
Yeah.
Cause like I remember I saw like another clip recently, and it was like some YouTube short or something, and it was like, oh, like back when COD was real or something like that, and it's
Back
like,
when men were men.
yeah, yeah, like just the red pillars in 50 years, they're just gonna be like, back in my
Back in
day
my
in COD, we were committing terrorist attacks and blowing up kids. Like, but like no, like this short that I was watching, like it's like you're like walking through a city and your daughter's like running around and laughing and stuff, and she like runs out in front and like kind of like near this like charity truck, and then the truck just blows up, and it's like it's just so funny, like back when it was real, you know. Like
was that COD?
I think so. That's what it said in the video.
That's funny.
But yeah. Wonder if they still I feel like they still don't they still do stuff like that in Call of Duty? I thought they did, but who knows?
I don't know. I don't back then too, like I don't think they could do that today, honestly. Like
Yeah, it is too I yeah, they just wouldn't do it today. Also because like I feel like that was like a kind of just like a moment in time, because that was like enough time after like 9/11 and that type of stuff.
yeah.
And like I feel like everyone was kind of just they just kind of like accepted like the stuff going on in the Middle East or something like that, so like they could kind of get away with that. I have no idea. I can't really break it down accurately, but I feel
Yeah.
like
And
now
like
there's so many like tensions
well
between.
also yeah, also Sandy Hook happened, so then like once that happened, like yeah, this is done. It's just you can't do it, you know? Like bless you. No, you're good. What's up, Luis? Welcome back. Seb asks, "Are you a big fan of Invader Zim?" I would watch some of it as a kid. Um, you know, I was pretty hyped on that show as a kid. I wasn't like the most diehard, but that was a Nickelodeon show, right? I was a Cartoon Network kid, TBH. When I had cable. Cartoon Network washed Nickelodeon low-key. Except for SpongeBob, of course. The GOAT. Neo looks like he's waiting for the school bus. Luis asks, any plans for the weekend? No, not really. No, that's such a lame answer. I'm sorry, but yeah, nothing really. My local skate shop is having a premiere on
Friday, which I'm going to be going to. The homie made a video, so I'll be watching that.
Yo, what's up? Sorry about that. I had a cough attack.
Oh, yeah. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I might have to end stream
Yeah.
soon.
No, yeah.
Actually, I'll try talking a little bit longer, but I might actually have to end stream soon because I feel like my throat is a little messed up.
Yeah. Health over everything. Take care of yourself. I'm really liking this trucker guy I'm drawing though, or this weird, like, yeah, this guy looks like a good hang, to be honest. I wanna hang out with this guy.
No, yeah, I like his design.
Guy looks dope as hell.
I like how you use, like black effectively, you know. I feel like I always just kind of stick to like lines and stuff, but
Oh, thank you.
you know, like where to put it to make it look like balanced.
I think it comes from like
I'm just like a genius, you know, like
I think that just some people are just born with it, you know. I don't know. I mean, no, but I think the more I draw, the more I realize. Like I loved newspaper comics when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like Pearls Before Swine, Foxtrot, Calvin and Hobbes, obviously.
Yeah, Calvin and Hobbes was my favorite.
Yeah, and they're always like so limited, so they use their blacks effectively.
Yeah. No,
Like
yeah,
good.
especially Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah. He's the goat, Watterson.
Yeah.
But good mangas too. Like manga artists who like I think are amazing. They do that really well too. Like
Yeah. Just know how to like balance the image out.
yeah.
Yeah, and also like the guy Mike Magnola, is that his name?
Oh yeah.
The guy that did like Hellboy and Sin City.
That guy is fucking goated.
Yeah, that guy's like a master.
Yeah. Comrade Seb asks, "What's your favorite deck width?" I'm on an 8375 right now, but it tapers down to an 825. It's a funky shape. But
yeah, I'm kind of like in the same boat as Basin. Like 825 is like my go-to, and then, but like sometimes I'll get like an 8.3 or some random size like that, and then that might be like my favorite size, like an 8.3, but
yeah,
somewhere
8.3.
in
But
there.
I need. The thing is, a lot of 8.3s, they're longer, which I hate.
It's also it's like an uncommon size too.
Yeah, so I look for the 8.3/8s that are like shorter, like they have a 14-inch wheelbase.
Yeah.
Because some of them go to like 14.5, and then that's like just trying to kickflip or do anything on that. You feel like you're ninja kicking.
Yeah.
Too much effort.
Yeah. Oh, hey Louise, how's it going?
Louis suggests
hot ginger lemon water. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I've been having like a ton of like honey lately because that helps a lot. Like I just when I went out there, I just took like a big gulp of honey.
Oh yeah. Luis also says, dude, I loved Calvin and Hobbes, one of my favorites to see in color in the Sunday paper. Mm-hmm. He was very good with color. But also, his black and white stuff is just so good. I think that's where his efficiency truly shined. I don't know. His color stuff? Because his color stuff still uses a lot of heavy black.
Yeah. Actually, might have to end stream because my throat's kind of getting fucked right now.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, that was like the worst way to say it. But anyways, it's good.
My throat is being absolutely.
I could have put it any other way, but I said it that way, so that'll be that.
Camphor oil. Seb recommends camphor oil.
Camphor oil. Yeah, I'll check that out too.
Thank you, comrade.
Yeah, thanks for the suggestions. I'm gonna try all that out. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. It's good to be back. We'll be back doing streams like every week again, so see you guys next week.
Regular scheduled programming.
Yeah, see you guys next week at Thursday 6:30. But yeah, see you guys.
Peace.